stress, how you respond to it. You ever wondered why you respond to stress the way you do? Why some situations make you lash out of control, other situations make you want to please everyone just to keep the peace, and some situations make you freeze up altogether. I tend to do that more. I freeze. In this video, we'll explore the science of the Polyvagal Theory, its connection to fight, flight, freeze, and fawn trauma responses, and how you can regulate them. So why do these states matter in mental health? We've heard them before, but let's just speak on it a little bit. So the role of trauma. Trauma can dysregulate the nervous system. It can trap individuals in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn responses, even though the danger isn't present. It's not here right now, but they're stuck. This is called autonomic dysregulation. Question, guys. Take a moment to reflect. Which of these responses do you notice most often in yourself? For me, it's gotta be hands down freeze and dissociating. If something severe or slightly severe happens to me, I won't react to it today, but I will tomorrow. Takes a while for it to sink in. What about you? The Polyvagal Theory, developed by Dr. Porges, explains how the vagus nerve, one of the largest nerves in the body, regulates our autonomic nervous system, influences our emotional and physiological responses to safety or threat. The key concepts: 3 nervous system states. Ventricle vagal state, which is safe and social. When you feel calm, safe, and connected, your body promotes relaxation and engagement. 2. Sympathetic state, which is your fight or flight, activated when your brain perceives danger, leading to heightened alertness and energy. 3. Dorsal vagal stage, freeze or shutdown, engaged when the threat feels overwhelming, causing immobilization or dissociation. Quote, okay guys, safety is treatment. If you want to be safe, you're already treating yourself. That's the first step. You care. The nervous system determines how we respond to stress and trauma. Here's how the Polyvagal Theory maps into these well-known trauma responses. For your flight or fight, which is the sympathetic state, when you perceive danger, your body prepares to either confront it or to escape it. This state often manifests as increased heart rate, rapid breathing with heightened energy, emotional signs like irritability, panic, or restlessness. The fight or flight response are linked to an adrenaline rush, a natural response to perceived threats. You know, if you've ever been through this stage, if you've ever gone through the fight or flight, which I believe most of us have, you remember the zing that you get, the little rush of shock, tingles all throughout your fingers, toes, body, back, spine. Yeah, that's your brain responding to what it thinks is a threat by pumping you with adrenaline. Then we got freeze. When the threat feels too much, way too much, your body may shut down as a form of protection. So the symptoms are, you might feel numb, detached, or the feeling of stuck. A sense of disconnection from your reality or your surroundings. It's often seen in individuals with chronic trauma, PTSD, where the freeze response is overactivated. Then we got fawning, which is a learned behavior. Fawning, or people-pleasing, isn't a part of the original polyvagal framework, but it's often described as a coping strategy, and it emerges in situations where it feels like appeasing the source of stress feels like the safest option. Next, we're going to talk about tools to regulate your nervous system. Number 1, deep breathing. What this does, it activates your vagus nerve and it promotes ventricle vagal state. So it promotes that feeling of safety and security because the long exhalations will stimulate your nervous system, signaling that everything's safe, everything chill, cool, nothing to worry about. So what you'll do is you'll inhale for 4 counts. I do it very often. It does help to ground you. Inhale for 4 counts. Hold for 4. Exhale for 6. My count was a bit off, but you got the gist. Next, we have grounding techniques. Examples could be physical touch, hand over heart, weighted blankets, or focusing on your surroundings. What I like to do personally is tapping myself. I take my hands, I just go butterfly tap. So these butterfly taps, these help to reconnect the mind and the body. Ground you again, back to earth. Number 3, we have safe social connections. Co-regulation with loved ones. Foster safety. What this means is having good support system, having friends, having your loved ones, having your sister, your brother, your mom, your dad, your friends, a sounding board to voice off your anxieties, your stress, or just to talk and to feel loved. To feel loved and cared and appreciated. It really helps to regulate. The ventricle vagal state, it thrives in supportive relationships. And then we have number 4, which is movement-based practices. Activities like yoga or tai chi release stored tension in the body. The neuroscience behind this is these practices stimulate proprioception, a sense of body awareness, which aids in nervous system regulation. Try one of these techniques today and share your experience in the comments. Really curious how the breathing and the grounding techniques will help you. I will do a separate video, more elaborated. Healing through Polyvagal-Informed therapy. Trauma-focused therapies. EMDR. Eye movement desensitization and reprocessing. This uses bilateral stimulation to process trauma. I am really interested in this. I have brought it up to my therapist if I could try this out. The second one is somatic experiencing. Somatic basically means body, okay? Body touch, feeling. Actually feeling your feelings in your body, then bringing it up into your brain and intellectualizing it, reasoning it out, making it logical in your head. That's not it. Somatic is all here. All the cringe that we feel, all the uncomfortable feelings, yeah, that focuses on releasing stored energy in the body. Everything that you've ignored and bottled up. The internal family systems, IFS. Your sense of self is fragmented. So it just helps to bring it together and heal it. Why is it fragmented? This is often shaped by trauma responses. Healing isn't about getting rid of the trauma responses, but learning how to move between the states with greater ease, because you're gonna go through these stages as life goes on. You're gonna go through high stressful situations where you're gonna be fight or flight, but these are just ways you can navigate and ground yourself, bring yourself back down. Security. What this theory has taught us is that our responses to stress, be it fighting or running away or freezing up or fawning, they're not character flaws, but they're deeply rooted in our biology. And by understanding and working with your nervous system, you can change how you respond to these kind of stress. You can do better for yourself.